Hello, hello, it's Kim Corallo. Shut the front door too. We are a wreath door hanger vintage gift store. We're out of Lexington, Kentucky, and today we have a haul video for you. And let me just tell you, I think we found some great things. We hope that you think so too. We have some ideas for you, and let's get started with this cutie patootie. And well, let me just take this off. My niece and I thrifted and we found some really good things. She found this cute bag. We have had things like this before, but I have never found anything like this with the fabric front. And I absolutely love it. When I think about these kinds of bags, it immediately gives me Hampton vibes. I'm not going, but you know, a girl can dream, right? But let me show you. You know, brooches are also having a moment, and we did not find any brooches, but I dug out some of the ones that we haven't put out yet. And this bee butterfly is stunning on its own, but look how cute she is pinned to this bag. Now, I didn't come up with this idea. I have seen people pinning brooches to bags and jackets and even scarves and using them as necklaces. But Brooke also picked up this tote bag, and it is so fun to have a younger person's eyes and view, because she has a totally different I wouldn't say style. I think our styles are a lot the same, because I would have picked up either one of these pieces, but her view on things is different and I love it. So she picked up this market bag and I just decorated it. I just added a few brooches. Now they're all sold separately, but this gives you an idea. So if you have a market bag or a tote bag that you're using to take back and forth to work, this is such a cute idea. And these are, you know, just pinned on there, no certain way. You could, you know, go with all gold or all sterling or however you would want to do it. Shells are having a moment and they're really popular. And when I saw this little seagrass basket, guys, nothing's been cleaned, nothing has been dusted, I couldn't get past it. I really like it. I may or may not leave the ribbon on there. Tell me what you think, but I thought it was super cute. I found a few blue and white plates. I found two of these. They're all the same bread plates, and then I found two dinner plates. These will go into the booth. But the reason why I picked those up and didn't, you know, sometimes I don't show all of the things because of time and also because of these plates are sweet, but there's nothing what I would consider super special about them, maybe. I don't know. But I found two of these. These are, they have the tassel on the bottom, they're brass, the bow on the top, and they will hold art, which if I'd had a piece of art, I would have shown you, but I didn't have a piece and I wasn't going to take any art off the wall. So instead, even though this plate doesn't have a hanger, I'm going to hold it up so that you can see. You could also use things like this to hold art or plates, and I have two of those. If your plate doesn't have a hanger, command strips are great and they work very well. Also picked up a brass bow. This is large enough that it would go over art and be really beautiful, but it also could stand on its own in a gallery wall or even over a doorway. I picked up this vase that I find really interesting. It's hand blown. The colorway is great. I love the pull feather. It's encased glass, but I think this colorway mixes really well with blue and white. So I also think that's a good design. Would that be right? Like design, is that the right word? Anyway, an idea that I could pass along to you. Look at this beaut. Look how big she is. I picked her up. That's the inside. Great trinket, all day long, great trinket. But look at her just on a book. And this is probably, let me turn her this way because I like that front edge. This is probably exactly how I would use it. I love her all day, every day, love her. Let's see, let me show you this. Another shell item. It's a candle holder and I just like it. I like it a lot. And the shells have sort of an iridescent, needs to be cleaned. You know, this is one thing too. I picked this up in a vendor mall. And I'm surprised at how many people in vendor malls don't clean their items before they put them out. I don't know. Maybe that was rude to say. I apologize if it was, but clean your items. They probably need to be. Look at this bent bamboo stool. Look at that detail. Loved it. Loved the tapestry on the top. It's neutral. It has a lot of character to it, and I really liked it a lot. Moving fast because I'm trying to make sure that I can get everything in, and my phone still, I can't figure out this low storage issue, so I'm trying to get through it and not have it cut off on me. Cross stitch for the win. Look at this beaut. It's a good size piece of art, and smaller art is selling better right now, but guys, I couldn't leave this. It is framed and matted beautifully, and the workmanship is stunning. This would look so good in a little girl's room because it kind of reminds me of a dollhouse. I loved it. Let's see. I found some really good things this week. So did Brooke, but I have two epic pieces that really, really saved my week because, to be honest, I hadn't felt well a lot of the week, and so I didn't go out as much. Look how cute. Tapestry bags are really, really popular, and this one with the kids, with the detail on it, with the wood here and the little handle with the knot on it, I thought it had a lot of cute detail. Was really nice. But I also found a Dooney and Burke bag, but this one is a so it's that canvas, I guess is what you would call it. It's a crossbody, and it's a really, really good size to use for running in and out. So like if you carry a bigger bag, you could actually have that one with your wallet, and you know, it'd fit your keys, and then you could just pull that one out to do your running in and out with your shopping. I don't pick up a lot of Christmas year round because I am trying to not have a bunch of stuff just sitting. But when it's good Christmas or fall or Halloween or any other season, I will pick it up, and this is just good. It's just so cute. I have had similar things before. He's a little Santa. He's probably from the 80s, maybe even made by Hallmark, but he's a little Santa stocking holder, and because I've had them before and because I know that people like them, it was sort of a no-brainer. You're not afraid to have, you know, the money tied up for a minute. I've also had similar items like this. The ones that I had before had playing cards in them, and this one does not. But I may actually have some playing cards I could put in there. I just love it. I really do. Now, the inside had a piece of the wood missing, but I didn't find that to be an issue. The outside was really good. The duck is really good, and that was good enough for me to pick it up. I'm going to show you a couple of little bud vases. Like them both. This is a Fenton piece, an opalescent. This is the pink depression glass. This one is a little cloudy. I will try to clean it, but you know, I don't know if it'll clean up and be clear or not, but it was okay with me. This is the season that people are using flowers inside their house because they're more readily available in their own yards, and so I thought it was really fun. A bird tile that has the sweetest little bird. These are so good, guys, for those little something for gallery walls, but don't sleep on something like this on an easel on a shelving unit. It can really add a lot of character and charm. And this one, look at it. I mean, I can't even imagine being able to make something like that. I will have to tell you guys, I don't have the piece back, but I took a pottery class with my friends, and it is not easy. So I have a whole different appreciation for pottery now. But we'll talk more about that when I actually get the piece back so that I can show you what I was able to do just the first time. And then maybe when you're out thrifting and you see pottery, I hear a lot of resellers say things that I think are kind of like negative. And I'm like, guys, that is really cute. And just because you don't like it doesn't mean somebody else doesn't. And it, you know, I don't know. We'll talk about that later. But let's talk about this right now. Do you know what it is? I did. I knew exactly what it was, and I was so happy to find it. It is a Fabergé egg. It's crystal, and it has its little brass stand. It also actually comes in its box. And that is probably one, I think I told you I found a couple of epic things. That's one of the 3 most epic things that I was able to find. Sweet little candle holders that are vintage, but I'm not exactly sure how old, and I just thought the color, this one caught my eye, and I was only going to get this one because of the cobalt blue, but then I felt really sorry to leave this one, and you know what, they're cute as a pair, and I think that the person that likes this one would possibly also like the other, and the colorway, you know, together look good together. A rock. So I'm always drawn to these types of rocks, and I know they all have names, and I don't know all the names. I've not studied that much, but this one is a candle holder, which tells me it might be a little bit more modern, but it adds a lot of interest and detail. When you have some hardscapes like this mixed in, I think it really looks good. I liked the neutral colorway on it, and I just thought it was really pretty all the way around. I found a couple of frames, and when I say my niece also found some of this stuff, so I'm just so used to saying and I try because my sister and I have this business together, and then my niece has her own separate business, and but she doesn't do YouTube, and she doesn't do social media in a way with her business yet. So a couple of frames. This one is sort of a mirrored back and a really good size, and this one is absolutely the cutest thing I've ever seen. I love the colorway and the size. For me, this size is perfect. And then one more piece on this side, and then we'll get to this side. A pedestal silver dish, because I'll never ever leave them behind, although Brooke picked this one up, and there are so many ways you can use a dish like this. But look at that. That is absolutely amazing to me. So when you have dishes and things like this, and you're looking for ways that maybe you could display them in your everyday, think of things that you can put on top of them or inside of them, like moss balls or candies. There are all kinds of ways out there, and if you get stumped, you could probably Google it. It was a little bit of a good day for baskets, and so I'm going to kind of go through a little bit quick. A buttocks basket on the smaller size, which I really liked. A sweetgrass basket is something I won't ever pass up. They're just quality, well-made baskets. This one is a little gathering basket, but this would look great to hold hand towels in a bathroom. And the size of this one and the colorway is what I really liked about this one. It's great for a catch-all. It's great if you're serving. It's good for napkins. It would be also a place you could do your napkins, and then if you had you know, like a little vase, you could put some flowers there, or a little vase that's big enough that's not breakable. You could put your sporks, maybe sporks, I don't know, spoons, knives, and forks. This is something that I don't come across that often, but I really liked it, and it's probably a napkin holder or a guest towel holder. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think it would be a Kleenex box holder because they're usually covered on the top, but I liked the filigree. I thought it was really pretty, and I didn't test that to see if it was brass, but I think it is. I found a pair of these that have just the best patina. Perfect for this time of the year to use them indoors or out, but I was definitely thinking, you know, outdoor, on an outdoor table with friends over. Okay, my last two pieces, and these are two of the most epic things I've ever found. I love them. This is a bronze or brass, and it's one of the two horse statues, and I love this guy. He is so stately. He is so pretty, and I was really happy to get my hands on that. I just lucked out that day because these came from the same place. And for the most epic of all epic finds, this beautiful stained glass lamp, and it's a Tiffany style, but the colorway, oftentimes I love these lamps until they're lit. I wish I could light this one up to show you how beautiful it is. It's as beautiful lit up as it is turned off. Guys, that's it. That's all we have for you today. We hope that you have the very best day, and we'll talk to you really soon.